Hey everyone, Senraikai here. Today I'm going to be watching the ninth episode of Kuma MIko. Last episode we got to see Machi and her cooking skills, and pretty much going up against Natsu as her opponent, and Yoshio seemed to be a fan of her cooking, which is good. But she also got kind of roped into a part-time job, tricked, if you ask Machi, her opinion on it. And the struggle was real. It definitely could have gone better, but it could have gone worse. Like, nobody died. Let's keep this in perspective. So, and overall, a valuable experience for Machi, to be sure. So, we're here for episode 9. So let's just jump on in and hope that today is a bit of a better day for Machi. That's pretty much what my hopes are. So let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Any day now. There it is. There's the enemy. I can turn my volume back up now. Oh, Hibiki, what's she up to? Is she gonna help? Did someone say Kuma? I didn't know Hibiki read. Didn't know she knew how to read. Is that a bad thing? Can't you read the sign? Or, like, supposedly she can read. So. I almost forgot about that plot point. Oh yeah, commercial was the name of this episode, wasn't it? Those things on TV, that's specific. Hiko. We might not. Only one way to find out. I mean, you could just hire some, poor college student that could do it for just a lunch, Probably. Well, we're pretty fired up, but we'll see. Just put Machi in the commercial. I'm sure we'll get that status. Who wouldn't want to live in the same village as that amazing Kuma MIko? Or the Kuma, for instance. He's cute too, I guess. Yes, you do. Every time I watch that, I know it's not going to happen because I've seen the opening before, but I always feel like she's going to fall off the log. Hey, Hiko. Boom. Kaori, we're just never going to get a follow-up on her, are we? She was great in the first episode, What was it she said? Like, don't touch me, but in, like, English. Like, just, there was some real potential with that character. commercial. Okay, not a bad idea. I love it, just the crowd chiming in. Gonna make a grand entrance? Sort of. Okay. I like the shades. Apparently that's not gonna stop him. Oh, he was that guy, right? I remember that. This is my dream. I finally get to achieve it. The audience does seem skeptical. Oh, it's like Coyote back there. I think she had a book. Probably a manga. It is fairly important. Oh, okay, it wasn't a book. She was holding cards. Never mind. Shows you how good my eyesight is. But hey, she was on screen. Good idea. One of the best things about living like a, remote village or whatever is, the nature. Yeah. Machi is our appeal. Our cute Miko girl. Is it? I mean, don't people go to, shrines for their Tatsumode Day and see Miko there? I mean, that I'm pretty sure that's a thing. But not like a legit real Miko like Machi. Like Kuma MIko. But I knew she wouldn't like the idea. I was wrong. Machi will continue the struggles, continue the suffering. Machi does not look happy. But she always looks adorable, so it's all fine. Yada. He's not a Miko, don't be silly. Yeah. You can't argue with that. Someone's gotta hold the camera. Yeah, some people are scared of bears, Nobody's scared of a Miko. Aside from maybe evil spirits or something, I don't know. You're the goddess of Kumade Village. That's cute. She does. She definitely does. But man, we're gonna make her. We're gonna double that blush at this rate. What about you, Hibiki? She wanted more praise from Hibiki. Now, Natsuri, are you getting all this? That's how we get you. We successfully double-teamed Machi. It's like, I can't touch his hand. That's so hazukashi. Well, I mean, there you go. She missed initially, but she got it eventually. Hand-eye coordination is not for everyone. Which problem? Well, I kind of assume we already had a solution for that. That should have been one of the first things you figured out. Because, yeah, they're not cheap. Especially if we're going for lunchtime, time frame. You gotta work hard for that money. If one of those were easy to get, I would. And she'll just spend it on this. Worth a try. Yo, Tokuyama, we need your money. It's quite the face. All that ticking would drive me nuts. Child doesn't care. She has her video game. I feel like it's not going to be easy. Okay. Is there a catch here? Like, I feel like there's a butt coming. Okay. I knew it. I knew something was coming. It was too easy. She almost has like a frog kind of look to her face. Just, it's almost evil. I mean, this shot definitely evil. But, oh my god. I feel like we're making a deal with the devil here. Oh, it's a 4K camera too. Wow. Guess they can afford that. Hot Spring episode? No complaints here. Oh. That seems a bit unreasonable. Kurosawa. I mean, I would assume so. You know what? Yeah, I can live with that. Plenty of people do it. It's fine. It's a big difference between those two things. Natsuno Baka. It's you know, sure. I'm not sure what to make of it myself, but I just Jesus Christ, I had to see it in action to really to judge it. Okay, let's see the others. This is a thing we're doing now. Be more like a potato. You know, maybe the director's not such a bad job after all. Yes, now back to the line. I mean, you're just born to be an actress. You just have that screen presence. But there's some bias here. Really, we couldn't bring in Kaori. This is your one chance to make her relevant to an episode. You ruined it. Okay, there she is. Say that 3 times fast. Oh my god. She is so fashionable. I guess that's the advertisement part of it. Fair enough. It is kind of going to come and play with a sponsor. It's the agreement, okay? Definitely seen the downside to his sponsors right here. Okay. He speaks out loud. Here we go. You know, just show anyone the shot out of context and see if they can have any idea what's going on. And she's not wrong. Despite some of the weird additions, she looks great. We're doing well, Machi. What's the problem? No, not at all. This is what the whole show's built up to. This is what it's all about. Let's continue. Do I look stupid? Let's get slimy, Machi. Oh, he screwed it up. It's not that hard, guys. But yeah, seeing it in action, I guess it's not too bad. As long as they, do it right. And then Machi, yeah, she gets her turn. You're not supposed to choke on the food. Yeah, you gotta swallow, Machi, for the camera. It's important. And look happy as you do it. That was pretty good. I think we can work with that. I believed it. I believe she actually liked that apple. Not everyone can be a star at the end of the day. Does he have one more thing to say? Is he gonna ask for a reshoot? Well, then have the swimsuit fall off. Because that'll do it. A song? Yes. Yes. We could add some dancing. That sounds great. How about we just sing the ED song? I would lose it if they did that. Also, we could put Hibiki in a swimsuit. I think that would help too. Like a bikini. I feel like that would add a lot of impact. Maybe have her kissing Machi like the climax scene. I think we could work with that. We could have singing in the background of it. He puts the shobu. Let's go. We have the singing. And wow, that was an amazing jump. That was a masterpiece. That was a great idea. The Hibiki blushing made it even better. Like, I don't think we're gonna do better than that. Realistically. Surely he's okay with that one. Okay, we got the director's approval. But yeah, seriously, that was actually so much better. It kind of reminded me of some of those Because some anime will have like a character that was like a child actor that, you know, was in a commercial and had that kind of a tune song that they were singing, you know. Like Haru to Kano Receive had a character like that. Oshinoko had a character like that. Like, because it had that kind of vibe to it. With Machi's segment specifically. Yeah, hopefully nothing goes wrong with this whole process. Yeah, I'm definitely rewatching that part later. Oh, that's probably going to be where it becomes an issue, having to focus on the watches and stuff for the sponsor agreement. That might be the issue. But that ends up ruining the overall video. God, he looks happy back there, and she's barely on screen. Knee each. There she is. Yeah, here it is. Wow, really? Really? God damn it. Oh god, why do we have to have her in it? The last shot's gonna be of them, isn't it? Yeah, that definitely made it worse. And that's why he didn't want to show anyone. Yeah, that was clearly a commercial for her place. Yeah, I mean, again, it could have been better, but it could have been worse. I mean, they were still on TV. They still had fun, you know. It's fine. Because the thing was entirely funded by that old lady. Like, we really lost nothing overall. Yeah. He would definitely be the one that's the most upset because his vision was just ruined by corporate greed. He's dead. Usui's dead. It's all that old lady's fault. Miko-san. Miko-san. Kuma-san. Kuma-san. I mean, Maji's reaction the second she popped up on the TV was so good. Miko-san, Miko-san. Yeah, I would bite my tongue if I tried to sing along with this part. It's just too fast. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess you would have had to have went to get the footage. He's not wrong. Well, most people didn't care. Kuma MIko. Is that an idol? Yeah, sorete idoru? Question mark. I wonder what that's about. Yeah, are we gonna get like a new character be an idol, or is Machi gonna be like an idol? It's gotta be one of the two. But anyway, that was the ninth episode of Kuma MIko. And yeah, this was definitely an episode. Okay, so did we have anything before the commercial stuff, or is that pretty much the bulk of the episode? Yeah, because pretty much the first thing we got was the overall meeting to decide we were going to do the commercial, but as Hibiki pointed out, we were pretty much always going to do the commercial. Like, there was never any other real plan here, any other idea that was going to get through, right? Because this is just Yoshio as the dictator of this village, let's be honest. But as the kids in the background just playing with cards because they don't care about any of this. It's not their problem. But I still don't know how I thought there was a book. Yeah, because I look at that shot again, and you can clearly see what looks like just two cards. I guess because I guess it does kind of look like two halves of a book that's opened. I guess you can't blame me too much for thinking that's a book, considering I have terrible eyesight and need glasses. But yeah, it was not a book. It was just cards, you know. But they're having fun. That's the important thing. But I love the when it came time for Hibiki to make a suggestion, we kind of had a bit of a the camera kept showing Machi's face, like you could tell Hibiki was about to pull in Machi, and yeah, she definitely did. So, but yeah, wouldn't she be a pretty good advertisement? I mean, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. But as always, she's not happy about it. But you know, I feel like we had a few of these scenes where we just like Machi, we want Machi to do something, she doesn't want to do it. We go through the process of convincing her, and in the end, she does it. I feel like we've done that a few times in the show, even just last episode. But we did begrudgingly get her to do it, right? I want to go back. What was it? What? Yeah, this is here. This is the line I was looking for. When Hibiki's like, but I think you look good in a MIko outfit. You know, I like that. You know, the fact that Hibiki like kind of averts her eyes as she says it, you know, because it's a bit of an embarrassing thing to say. That made it even better. And I'm pretty sure Machi's blush like powered up after that too, you know. And I like how she looked back at Hibiki a second time, like near the end of the scene. I don't know, that was just a nice touch. But like I said, in the end, she agreed to it. And the biggest problem, though, was the financial side of things. Commercials are not cheap. You know, old lady Takuyama was the one we needed to get the money out of. What's the name of her business again? I think it's on this frame here. And she just looks so evil. Yeah, Tokuyama clocks and glasses. You know, I guess as far as the business goes, I guess that's fine. But yeah, we decided to shoot at a hot spring, which is definitely not a bad choice. We're making a commercial to advertise the village, you know, and this is an area where you do see a bunch of trees and stuff in the background, and obviously hot springs are technically it's a nature thing too. Like you build a building next to it and stuff like that, but it's still a nature kind of thing, right? Japan has a lot of those natural volcanoes that make the natural hot springs. You know, that's why Japan has such a big hot spring bathing culture, you know, compared to like America, where we don't have hot springs everywhere. I wish we did, but anyway, getting a little bit off topic here. But again, Machi was not happy about having to get into a hot spring in a swimsuit. Like, just it's always more and more bad news they give to Machi. But again, eventually we got her to agree to it. But she wasn't the only actor. We had to get at least like 3 different other people, like just essentially just NPC villagers that kind of have their lines as well, right? And Machi rocking the glasses and the watches because we're advertising Tokuyama's clocks and glasses. And you can't wear like a big fancy clock yet. So if you're gonna get a portable clock, that's what a watch is. But she comes out wearing the one-piece school swimsuit, basically, holding this miscellaneous food, right? Like three different watches, a pair of glasses, you know, as she like dances around and stuff like that. It's no wonder she thinks she looks kind of stupid. And I mean, she kind of does, but like she also looks great in a sense. Like don't worry about it. But yeah, just the things they make Machi do in this show. It's great. But you know, She actually doesn't look bad in the glasses themselves, right? The more I saw it, the more it grew on me, you know. But yeah, I'd say Machi does have some, you know, some camera presence. Like, I think she has a future in as an actress. Is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, once they actually threw in the song portion, it definitely came alive. You know, it definitely became a lot better. Had that great jump, right? I kind of want to. I'm not sure if I want to do this right now. I might do it. I might pause the recording as I do it because I want to rewatch the actual commercial. Rewatch what they shot, and I want to rewatch what what came on the TV. Yeah, I'll pause it for that and then kind of comment on like how different it ended up being. So yeah, I'll do that now. Okay, I'm pretty much halfway through watching the commercial part itself, and I already have things to say. But yeah, the one guy just got cut out with the the lineup, right? Replaced with the the granddaughter or whatever character, right? And right as yeah, basically the part where Machi's supposed to be like on screen talking about being the cute MIko idol for the village or whatever, we have the granddaughter girl pop up instead for that segment. As she's of course holding the glasses because we gotta advertise. And her joyful, fun grandma. I'm not sure anyone would call her that from what little I've seen of this character. Because they still mentioned Kumade Village, technically. Like, obviously, they didn't let it be the last shot, but yeah, but they added the to go to Tokuyama clocks and glasses at the end. So they definitely ruined it. They definitely ruined it, without question. They made it worse. They changed the narrative. They might as well call themselves the mainstream media. Because they changed the narrative, but if we're trying to look at this as a glass half full sort of scenario, assuming Tokuyama did foot the bill, like the entire bill for the commercial, I don't know if there was any breakdown there or if they did some of it or how that works, but assuming she did the whole bill, right, I would still say it was overall a positive for them, because even if they were being used as a means to an ends for that specific shop, by that specific shop, Kumade Village was still mentioned. Machi, the cute MIko was still on screen. Some of the stuff were still mentioned, right? So like overall, I'd say it's a net positive, assuming my assumptions are true. And obviously the villagers were pretty happy with it overall, aside from the guy that got cut for the stupid child. he was a little bit salty about that, but also when I did rewatch the proper version of the commercial, and Machi mentions herself being the cute idol or whatever, like obviously the episode title for next episode, it probably is referring to Machi, if you take that into consideration. But like, I wonder what that's going to be. I wonder if this is going to be a success. It does bring in a bunch of tourism, and even despite the efforts for that clock and glasses shop to be the focus, people still saw how incredibly cute Machi is. So they come there. They're like, "Where's that MIko? Saw the MIko in the commercial. Where is she? Like, I've been looking around. Where's that hot spring? Where is this girl? Like, is she behind the bear? Just, and then she has to like go full idol and, pretty much, advertise for the village, tell them places they can go, where they should go to spend their money, Like maybe next episode she'll be kind of put into that role, idol / village Kanban Musume kind of character, right? What exactly was it, the episode title for that next episode? Yeah, is that an idol? Yeah, because that sounds like it's from the perspective of a tourist, right? It could be. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it could be. I'm just kind of, maybe I shouldn't get too ahead of myself as far as speculation goes, but I'm imagining a bunch of tourists coming looking for Machi, the village idol, and she gets on stage for an idol performance in front of all of them. Hands out flyers for various shops they can go to spend their money, and she'll be the village idol advertisement girl that they needed. That's my theory. We'll see what actually ends up happening next time, but But yeah, this was a good episode. The village coming together for the commercial, that was a lot of fun. And the fact that I thought that we were going to be done there, but we weren't done. We added a song to it and everything and made it much better. And then we made it much worse because of, like I said, corporate greed is what I'm going to call it. Even though it's like a small shop, like it doesn't feel very accurate to call it this to say that, but the term gets the point across, right? Yeah, sponsorships can definitely ruin something for sure. Like, it just, if nothing else, it ruins the atmosphere of things. Like, I go to a business, ride go-karts. The go-karts just have various businesses, like, logos painted on them, right? It's like, I can still ride the go-kart. It's still fun, but it just sours the experience, right? But the business that does that knows that even if it's a little bit annoying to people, they're not going to choose to not ride a go-kart just because it says, whatever on the side of it. Like, they may be a little bit bothered by it, but they're still going to go there, still going to spend money. They're still going to ride the go-kart. And they get the benefit from the sponsorship money, right? In addition to charging you to ride the go-kart. So it's just, I'm not trying to make an anti-capitalism rant here or anything like that, but it's one of the downsides of it for sure. But because I don't really watch football or anything either, but like, it's on the TV in the break room at work, and you'll see them randomly mention fast food places and stuff, whatever sponsors them. It's like, how does this not just ruin the experience for you guys? But like I said, people just don't care enough to not watch it, and that's the problem. But anyway, it was a good episode. Really enjoyed it. Much fun was had. Kaori didn't do much, but she was on screen a couple times, right? I think she may have had a line at some point. I don't know. Maybe I was just imagining it, but but yeah, Machi's just always a treat to watch. Like, no matter what she does, and also that like I said it before, but just her reaction the second she saw herself pop up on the TV, it was pure gold. Like, I want a loop of that. I want a loop of that I could just watch over and over again. It was so good. It may have been the cutest reaction we've ever had from Machi to anything in the show. But yeah, good episode. But yeah, I don't want to repeat myself too much, so I'm just going to end it off here. So thank you for watching. And I think I forgot to do my usual thing at the beginning where I said I liked the video and, go to Patreon for the picture-in-picture version and all that. But oh well, it's kind of too late now. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.